Hi everyone, this is Carlos. Some of you may know me already. I work as a course director for many of Racing the Planet races, and probably even some of you hate me a little bit, but it's okay. Everybody at the end will enjoy Racing the Planet races, and I'm very happy to be there to work with all these fantastic routes. So my idea here is to show you, we are going to make different videos to show you the material, the equipment that you are supposed to be taking in any of these races in your backpack, okay? So the first video, that is this one that I have already here in the table, is the video with the mandatory items. So here is nothing to discuss, so you have to take all these things with you to any of the races, okay? So we start with the beginning, backpack, okay? So this is one option, this is one light backpack, and the thing is that many people is taking, looking at this situation from the wrong point of view, because my idea is that you have to decide which backpack you are going to be using, depending on if you are going to run most of the course or if you're going to walk most of the course. Then you can maybe have a little bit more weight with you. But if you're going to run, maximum amount of liters that you should be carrying is 25, okay? So the thing is that once you have 25-liter backpack, okay, the things that they don't fit in this backpack, they are not, you don't need that, okay? But obviously you need to take the mandatory items. But what you cannot do is to put a lot of things in the table saying like, okay, I need to carry everything in this table, and then at the end you need a bigger backpack, because then it's going to load your shoulders and your backpack and your back, and it's going to hurt at the end, okay? So my recommendation is, if you're going to run 25 liters, if you are going to walk a little bit, maybe you can get to 30 liters, but not much more than that, okay? So backpack, then this is a waterproof bag that has to have a capacity of 35 liters. That means that you should be able to put your backpack, the full backpack full of things, inside this. Because if it gets like a river you have to cross or something like that, then you need to put everything in here, okay? So it doesn't get wet. So make it quite bigger, like this one, okay? Then sleeping bag, okay? This is like a normal sleeping bag that you can carry. And one of the things that you have to be careful is that it's not only a matter of weight, but also a matter of volume. So sometimes maybe you cannot fit everything in the, like if my backpack, my sleeping bag is like this big, maybe it doesn't fit in the backpack, okay? So what I use is these compression bags that are very interesting, and using like this, pressing, pulling out from these strings. Look at this, it's almost half now, okay? So compression bags, okay? Then the lights. So you are supposed to carry 2 lights to any of the races. And this is one from Olight brand. This is a Chinese brand, very nice. I like it very much. And this is it's called Arai, and it has 400. I think it's 150 lumens that you have to carry minimum. And this has 400, and the second light, because you need to take 2 with you, is this one that you can take. This is an S1R baton that is also from Olight. This is 1000 lumens, so it's more than enough that you need. Look at that. It's quite a lot of light. Another thing that you have to carry is red flashing light, okay? So you got 2 different options. Like for example, this Arai has the red flashing light in the back, so you don't need to take any extra light with you, or unless you prefer another thing instead, if your like front light doesn't have this option, Then you can use one of these. You have so many in the market, and this is just pressing this, and you have a red flashing light here. Okay, so that is different options that you have. A whistle. Okay, many backpacks, they come with their own whistle, but the problem is that this whistle is for emergencies. So it's good to have a good whistle. This is absolutely doesn't weigh anything, but this will work very well. Instead, the ones that the backpack bring is like just a whistle, but you know, it whistles, but it doesn't whistle too loud. So it won't be very useful. Multi-tool, okay, so this one has, for example, a knife and scissors and everything, and it doesn't weigh almost nothing, so it's good to have this one. It's not good to have it, it's mandatory to have it. Okay, the Bybee, okay, Bybee, what you need is a Bybee bag. So this is a safety blanket, but this is not the thing that they are asking for. So you need a Bybee, which is like a sleeping bag, but for emergency. It will keep you warm in case of an emergency. This is a compass, and the compass is another mandatory item, so there is no navigation in the race. So the race, I will take care of marking the race with pink flags and everything, but just in case, in the book that they give you, there are like directions marked, okay? So the thing is that you are supposed to carry one of these little things, compass, but what is more important is not only you have to carry it, but you have to learn how to use it. So it's good to know how to use this compass, okay? To know where the north is and everything. You know that? Maybe it sounds familiar, the north? Okay. This is an emergency mirror that you have to take one with you. It doesn't have to be very big. So this is one very like plastic thing, and it works perfectly. One spoon. I have this expedition food here with me that is fantastic. This is unbreakable. This is fantastic. You have to take one spoon with you. Sometimes people tell you to, Racing the Planet ask you to bring two, sometimes because maybe you lose one or something, but you decide. Sunscreen, 60 millimeters at least, okay? This is more or less 60 millimeters, okay? Lip balm, which is almost nothing. Medication, okay? Medication, you have to take 7-day supply for painkillers and everything that you are supposed to be taking. Like normally I take, I don't know, blood pressure pills or whatever. So you have to take these medicines with you because they won't have that in the medicine, in the doctor's tent, okay? So don't forget the medicines that you will be needing. Also, this is for blisters, blister kit, okay? The blister kit has to have alcohol wipes, 2 safety pins, paper tape, elastic tape, and competes, and these patches that you may need for blisters that maybe and hopefully you won't be using them. But you have to take this with you, okay? You will need an elastic tape as well, like this one, big one, just in case you hurt yourself in the knee or in the ankle or something, and you might need to use this. You need to take with you 10 safety pins, okay? You need to take alcohol, like to clean your hands before eating and everything, which is very useful. This is absolutely basic, okay? Just toilet paper. You need to take toilet paper with you, and if you want to use it, or if you need to clean better, then take one of these wet wipes, okay? But be sure you throw them in the proper bin, okay? And now we start with the clothing, which is another section that I like very much. So, running shoes, okay? Running shoes, I recommend to use trail running shoes. Trail running shoes are stronger, are made for running in like out of the asphalt, and they are much more durable, and it's absolutely much better to take this kind of shoes with you than normal shoes, okay? And what I absolutely recommend is that you should be using them quite a lot for your training, so you get used to use the shoes, and that is a very good way to avoid blisters, okay? Then socks. I don't know how many socks they ask you to bring, like 6 or 7 or something like that, but anyway, I will take at least 2 or 3 pairs, 3 pairs, depending on how much you want to run, okay? So in socks there are like different socks. I absolutely recommend to use every part of the equipment before the race, so you get used to it and you know how to use it, just in case you have to need it. And then there are 2 different ways, 2 different socks that you can be using. One is the one with toes, okay, like this one, okay, and the other one is the normal sock. So you decide which one you use, you decide which one you prefer to use during your race, but take at least 2 or 3 pairs, okay? Then short pants, just a pair of short pants that you will be wearing along the course all the time, and then a pair of long pants as well, because in the night and even sometimes running it can be chilly, so you should be carrying one of these long pants. And of course a t-shirt. T-shirt is you won't take it out of you, the t-shirt. I mean, it's like you will wear it all the time, this t-shirt. So be sure is very comfortable, okay? And in the t-shirt you will have to put the nationality patches and the Racing the Planet patches, okay? You have different options. You can sew it here, or you can even print it. There are some runners that they just print it in the t-shirt, so they don't have to worry for the flags and whatever, okay? It's easier. Depending on how cold you are, how much you feel the cold, or if you are like that kind of person that you need to be more warm, then you can use different t-shirts. Like some people like wear all the time during all the race, like a long sleeve. So that is depends on you, okay? But it's only mandatory, it's just one t-shirt only. Then outer layer heat. So this is like, for example, this is a jacket and it's here, and now we can open so you can see it. Okay, there you go. Okay, because at night it can be really chilly, so be careful to choose the right layer on this one. This can be very important. You are supposed to put the patches as well in this one, so you have to send it to someone to stitch it there, or however you want to put it in. But you in all of the jackets and t-shirts that you are wearing along the course, you are supposed to have the Racing the Planet patches and nationality patches as well. So this is a waterproof jacket, okay? This option is like Bright Light, French brand, and I'll show you that here we have the patches printed here, okay? That is a very good option, so you don't have to make holes in the jacket to put the patches in. So that is a very good option, and it keeps the waterproof characteristics in there. You need to carry as well a poncho. So this is a very lightweight poncho. It's plastic. It will be very useful in case you get rain during the race. A cup, okay, hot, with neck cover, because as well as you can have rain or you can have a lot of sun. So at the end, the sunscreen and the back cover, the neck cover, are going to be very useful in that case. But in case it gets chilly, a hat, warm hat, you are supposed to carry both things with you, and a pair of gloves as well. Okay, That's very easy. Then, if it's sunny, we go back to the sun again. So you have to carry a pair of sunglasses, nationality patches and Racing the Planet patches. These nationality patches, you have to buy them. These Racing the Planet patches, they will send them to you, like with a lot of time before the race, so you can sew them or to the jackets and t-shirts and everything, and that's all good. Then we start with the water system. Okay, in the water system you can have different options. You are supposed to carry containers to take with you 2.5 liters, and you have different options. This is like a bladder that you can use, these kind of things, or you can have like bottles. This is like a hard bottle, okay, or you can have like a soft bottle like this one. Anything that you are used to is good to carry with you. And then you will need salt, okay, and for salt you have as well different options. You can have salt pills, which is like they come in a bag like this, or you can have like these tablets that you put in the water and they dissolve in the water. Anything again that you are used to, and you have to prove it and test it during the trainings. So that is very, very important. And then we arrive to the food. Okay, the food is so complicated because it needs also a little bit of a strategy, that what I'm going to tell you is quickly, very, very quickly here, what you will be needing. But then I think I will make a different video with explaining about the food. Okay, so the food is I have these, and this is the ones that I use. Is expedition food. Is this kind of food, this freeze-dried food, is going to be your base diet during the race, because it weighs almost nothing and it gives you a lot of calories. You have to have 2,000 calories per day. That means that you have to carry quite a lot of things, but you cannot carry cans with you because that's too heavy, okay? So you have to take these kind of things. And the good thing about the expedition food is that it has the biggest rate between weight and calories. That means that it gives you more calories with less weight, okay? Which is interesting. But one thing that you have to consider is that if you need to take like 10 or 15 of these packages, this is going to be quite big. Because remember that I told you when I was speaking about the backpack, that you also have to take care of the volume, not only the weight, okay? So that means that what I do is I put these envelopes in one of these bags, and then I roll it, and it gets nothing. The volume gets like almost nothing. The thing is that you will need at least one of these bags to cook it, to put the hot water in during the race. So depending on how you want to be uncomfortable during the race, you can have like a small cup or something and put the meal inside to cook it, or you can arrange yourself during the race. But what I recommend is better to take off all this volume and not take with you all the freeze-dried food bags. Then you will need gels probably to get to the 2,000 calories a day, or bars, because you need to eat not only in the campsite but during the stages as well. So during the stages you are not going to stop in one checkpoint, you won't have warm water there. So that means that you have to carry one of these things to feed yourself during the stages. So you can carry these things like gels or whatever that you are used to eat them, or you can have like any kind of a snack that you feel comfortable with. Obviously, I'm from Spain, so what I take with me always is Spanish ham. Okay, so the only thing is that I don't take these big bags, but I ask the store where I buy it to make like very small 50 grams packages. So once you open it, you just eat it all and then throw the package. So remember, this is more or less what it looks like, the mandatory equipment, and then I will explain more equipment that you might need or you might want to take with you in another video. So enjoy this at least.